The best places to visit in Ohio. Ohio, the Buckeye State, is shaped by both Lake Erie and the Ohio River. The state boasts an appealing combination of interesting cities, pristine natural scenery and charming farms. While major cities like Cleveland, Columbus and Cincinnati are among the best places to visit in Ohio, there is lots to see. We didn't include all these cities because we centered mostly on places and not cities. But pictures tell you much more than 1,000 words, so let's have a look what I've found. Number 1. Columbus. Columbus is the state capital and the most populous city in Ohio. It is the 14th most populous city in the United States, with a population of 860,090 people. In 2012, Columbus was ranked in Businessweek's 50 Best Cities in America. Columbus has some of Ohio's most important institutions and buildings, including the State House, the center of science and industry. But perhaps the most interesting and unique site is the Topiary Garden. It is also home to Ohio State University, which brings in more young people from all corners of the globe. Two. Cedar Falls, Hocking-Hills-State-Park. Explore Cedar Falls and discover the natural and cultural history of this area of the park. Cedar Falls itself is the greatest waterfall in terms of volume in the Hocking region. Cuya Creek tumbles over the face of the Blackhand Sandstone, displaying the awesome force of water power. The trail leading to Cedar Falls passes through the most austere area in Hocking Hills. Within the enormous park, you'll find deep gorges, breathtaking waterfalls and stunning cliffs. 3. Cuyahoga-Valley-National-Park. Just a short drive outside of Cleveland, the park's main attraction is the beautiful Cuyahoga River. Rolling hills, shaded gorges, sandstone ledges and more than 70 waterfalls can be spotted along almost 200 miles of hiking trails. If serious hiking isn't your idea of a good time, there's a great alternative that still allows you to see a lot of the landscape. The Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad boasts several stations, and an afternoon aboard the train is a wonderful way to see a lot in a short amount of time. 4. Lake-Erie-Islands. Just as the name suggests, Lake-Erie-Islands are found within the Great Lake itself. Lake-Erie-Islands are accessible by ferry from several spots along the coast. There are several islands geared to tourists, and there are also a handful that are privately owned or require a membership. Of the islands open to the public, Kelly's Island is a top pick. Once you arrive, you can head straight to Glacial Grooves State Park, which was created by glaciers moving through the limestone bedrock. Next to the ferry dock, look for signs pointing to Inscription Rock, which is marked by native petroglyphs. 5. Sandusky. Situated between Cleveland and Toledo on the shores of Lake Erie, Sandusky is a city with a lot to be proud of. The best-known attraction in the city is Cedar Point Amusement Park, where you can experience some of the most thrilling and extreme roller coasters and rides in all of the Midwest. If you would rather enjoy something a little more relaxing, Sandusky is also home to the Cold Creek Trout Camp. The summer resort destination of Sandusky extends for some 6 miles along the shores of Lake Erie, with a wide range of leisure facilities on its Kelly's Island beaches. Six. Put-in Bay. The small town of Put-in Bay has only a small number of regular residents, but in the summer the number swells to 3 times its normal size. The town is located on South Base Island and features many wonderful old restored homes along with restaurants and retail shops. Located nearby is the National Monument of Perry's Victory, an international peace memorial honoring those who fought on Lake Erie in 1812 and also to celebrate the spirit of peace between Canada, Britain and the United States. An observation tower offers fantastic views over Lake-Erie-Islands. Seven. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum. You know the big names, Beatles, Stones, Elvis. Well, the best part of the Rock Hall is getting all of the foundational acts, promoters, and personalities that brought rock to life. It's about the branches of music and the innovators who keep it alive today. Established in 1983 by a group of leading figures in the music industry, including Atlantic Records co-founder Ahmet Ertegun and Jan Wenner. The non-profit Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation was responsible for the creation of the museum and Hall of Fame. Typical artifacts include instruments used by famous musicians, stage clothing and props, drafts of song lyrics, correspondence, original album art, handbills, posters, and photographs. Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati. Great American Ballpark is a baseball stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is the home field of Major League Baseball's Cincinnati Reds. It opened in 2003, replacing Synergy Field, formerly Riverfront Stadium, the home field from 1970 to 2002. Great American Ballpark is one of the city's crown jewels as it has revitalized the area along the riverfront and is the home to baseball's oldest franchise, the Cincinnati Reds. Great American Ballpark replaced Riverfront Stadium that sat directly west of the ballpark. Chateau Laroche, Loveland Castle. Chateau Laroche was built as an expression and reminder of the simple strength and rugged grandeur of the mighty men who lived when knighthood was in flower. It was their knightly zeal for honor, valor and manly purity that lifted mankind out of the moral midnight of the Dark Ages, and started it towards a grey dawn of human hope. From the foreword. Chateau Laroche booklet. The history of Chateau Laroche has gotten hazy, given that its builder, Harry Andrews, has been dead for decades. Three facts, however, seem pretty clear. Harry built an imposing European-style castle by himself. Harry had a low opinion of the modern world, and Harry really enjoyed the company of young men. And number 10. Toledo. Toledo has numerous attractions worth exploring. Some of the highlights include the African Safari Wildlife Park, the Butterfly House, the historic West End with old Victorian homes, the Merry-Go-Round Museum, and the Toledo Museum of Art. Of particular note is the splendid Toledo Zoo. Although it opened in the early 1900s, the zoo has expanded significantly over the years and now houses an incredible collection of animals, from native species to white tigers. If you are visiting during the spring or summer, the Toledo Botanical Garden offers a lovely display of flowers, birds and color. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.